Hello everyone, welcome back to your Daily Delve for today, January 15th. It is Hump Day, Wednesday, and it is one of those darn delve days where it's just not very good. Especially if you were able to do any of the story scenarios yesterday, and if you don't like a lot of the ones that are up today, which is with the boat that I'm in. So let's go ahead, let's jump into it. This is all of the story scenarios that you can find both on NA and EU. So if we start with the Isle of Dorn, Kriegval's rest today is going to be swarming kobolds, which is already a big skip from me. That one kind of stinks. You have to basically do everything in the delve, defeat almost every enemy to be able to fill that bar. Fungal Folly is the Bountiful today, and it's spreading Decay yet again. It was just spreading Decay yesterday. In fact, it was also the Bountiful yesterday, I believe. So spreading Decay is the only real tip I have for that one, is to lower your ground clutter settings in your graphics menu. If you don't need to do the story, if you need to do the story, you can just do it on a 1, no problem. But I wouldn't recommend doing it for an 8 or an 11 or anything like that. Earthcrawl Mines today is going to be Fiery Grounds. It's the one where you use a torch. Out of all of these, that's probably the better one. That one's not too bad. It's not precious ores, but it's still pretty good. I would put that right in the middle, actually, of all of the Earthcrawl Mines delves. Moving into Ringing Deeps, Dread Pit today is going to be Lost Gems, which is where you get a magnet and get gems. Any Dread Pit is going to be good. So that one's not bad because it's Dread Pit, but it's, you know, it's still no Smashing Skarden. Waterworks today is the Bountiful, though. That one's Captured Engineers. Captured Engineers is another like middle ground delve where it's not the worst, it's not the best. It's a good one to do if you need it, but that one is available today as well. No real tips for that one. Just get out of the conals from the big Taskmaster kobolds, guys. In HALLOWFALL, Mycomancer Cavern today is going to be Great Scavenger Hunt. It was just that yesterday as well. That's one of the only delves I recommend getting a friend or two to do it with you, and you can divide and conquer. Not the best delve, but hey, it's there. It's actually probably the worst Mycomancer if I had to. I'd probably say it's the worst. Skittering Breach today is going to be Shadow Realm, which is the worst Skittering Breach one to do. So unless you need the story, I recommend skipping that one. Sinkhole today is going to be Raen's Gambit. It was just Raen's Gambit yesterday, so all of these, all three of those, I think, were the same thing yesterday. Actually, no, Skittering Breach was better. Sinkhole today is Raen's Gambit. That's still a good one to do. I think any of the underwater ones are actually fine as long as you have some type of water-breathing potion or something. Nightfall Sanctum is the Bountiful today. That one's going to be Signal Noise. I feel like Signal Noise isn't up all that often, so make sure you get that story if you still need it. Signal Noise is available, and it's also the Bountiful, so if you need to catch up on your brand before Season 2 comes out, where he's going to be getting 10 new levels, then I would suggest getting him to 60 now. As far as I know, they are not resetting Brand's levels, but KAHET today, Spiral Weave is going to be From the Weaver with Love, which is a really good delve to do. It's a lot of fun. It's probably the best Spiral Weave that there is. And also there is unique treasure tied to this story scenario. So make sure you go and get all of the sturdy chests if you still need those, and you can get the story scenario done as well. Takrathon Abyss is going to be Pheromone Fury yet again. That's the one where you need to break the boxes and then run away so the sharks don't get you. No real suggestion there outside of water breathing potions yet again. Really easy delve to do though. Underkeep today is the Bountiful. That one's going to be Runaway Evolution, which is probably the best Underkeep story scenario that there is, as long as you can survive the abominations after you use the pheromone on them, because it works like precious ores, the carts and precious ores in Earthcrawl Mines. The abominations that are running around will do damage to the enemies that they run into, as well as you, and they'll also interrupt them. So if you're having a hard time keeping up with interrupts, or just need that extra little damage to kill those mobs, then I definitely recommend doing Underkeep, Runaway Evolution. It's also one of the only delves with 4 story scenarios right now, meaning that it's a little bit harder to get all of the story scenarios that you need. Keep that in mind as you finish up your story scenarios. This is the time to do it before we get hit with that we get the achievement before that new revolving story gets introduced. Some of them, Earthcrawl Mines in particular, is actually getting 2 in 11.1. So try to get those done now. Now's the time. All right, that's it. Get delving, never give up, never surrender. Bye, nerds.